Michael Shroud has recently made waves in the Marvel Rivals esports scene by launching his own team, Shroud X, which was officially revealed on March 11, 2025. This came after he raised over $1 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital during his Fragathon charity stream in February 2025, fulfilling a promise to start an esports organization if that goal was met. Shroud X is a rebranded version of the Marvel Rivals Team Intergalactic, which had already shown promise by placing second at Rivals Fight Night #1 and winning Boom TV Proving Grounds #2 earlier in 2025. The roster includes players like Vision, Doomed, Impunity, Black Widow, Dong Min, Fidel, and Nook, with Branchies as manager and Gator as head coach. Shroud X debuted in the Marvel Rivals Invitational NA region, which began on March 14, 2025, as part of the Marvel Rivals Championship Series. While they started strong with a 2-0 win over Envy, they struggled later, finishing the Swiss stage with a 1-2 record after losses to Sentinels and FlyQuest. Which mouse does Shroud use? Shroud uses the Logitech G303 Shroud Edition gaming mouse. This wireless mouse was designed in collaboration with Shroud himself, tailored to his preferences for precision and performance in first-person shooter games. It features a lightweight design at 75 grams, Logitech's Lightspeed wireless technology, a Hero 25K sensor for high accuracy, and a battery life of up to 145 hours, all customized to match his specs. Shroud has been using this mouse consistently for his streaming and gaming sessions, including his extensive playtime in Marvel Rivals. He's also promoted it multiple times, highlighting its role in his setup. While he has used other mice like the Logitech G Pro wireless in the past, the G303 Shroud Edition is his current go-to as of March 24, 2025. If you enjoy Shroud gears, then read the description of the link below. Shroud Marvel Mouse Settings. Shroud's settings reflect his background as a precision aimer from CSGO and Valorant, adapted to Marvel Rivals' faster-paced, third-person chaos. With 1600 DPI and 1.0 in-game sensitivity, he balances quick flicks for heroes like Spider-Man or Black Panther with steady tracking for hitscan characters like the Punisher or Hawkeye. He's clocked nearly 300 hours in the game since its December 6, 2024 release, often streaming it on Twitch, where he's praised its fluidity, likely a nod to these settings. These settings were last confirmed via his Twitch stream commands and chat interactions in mid-March 2025. Shroud occasionally tweaks sensitivity slightly depending on the hero, but 1600 DPI 1.0 is his baseline, as stated in a stream on March 20, 2025. If you want to replicate his setup, test it in Marvel Rivals practice range. Your mousepad size and personal reflexes might require adjustments. 1600 DPI is relatively high for some, offering a 180 degrees turn with a moderate swipe. No official config file dump exists for Marvel Rivals from Shroud, so this is pieced together from live footage and his known preferences across shooters. Shroud Marvel Crosshair Settings. Shroud is famous for favoring minimalistic, precise crosshairs that don't clutter the screen, allowing for maximum visibility and accuracy. This stems from his background in games like CSGO, Valorant, and Overwatch, where he consistently opts for small, clean reticles, often a dot or a compact cross over larger, distracting designs. In Marvel Rivals, a fast-paced third-person hero shooter, this preference likely carries over, tailored to the game's diverse hero mechanics and vibrant visuals. While no exact code is directly attributed to Shroud from Marvel Rivals in a single verified statement as of now, a commonly cited crosshair style aligned with his preferences is a small, white cross or dot. This is a small, white crosshair with no center gap, used by pros like Necros and often associated with Shroud's taste due to its simplicity and visibility. However, this is an educated guess based on his known preferences rather than a confirmed Shroud-specific code. Shroud avoids animated crosshairs to maintain consistency, a preference reflected in static designs. Shroud Marvel Keybind Settings. Shroud is known for his precision and adaptability, honed from years in games like CSGO, Valorant, and Apex Legends. For Marvel Rivals, a fast-paced third-person hero shooter, his keybinds likely prioritize accessibility and efficiency, especially given the game's diverse hero mechanics, movement, abilities, and weapon swapping. These peripherals suggest a setup optimized for quick flicks and smooth tracking, which influences his keybind choices. Shroud typically sticks to standard WASD movement, a holdover from his FPS roots, as it's intuitive and widely compatible with hero shooters from Marvel Rivals. Combat involves primary attacks, abilities, and ultimates, which Shroud would map for quick access. Marvel Rivals allows per hero keybind customization, and Shroud, with nearly 300 hours in the game by March 2025, likely tweaks these for heroes he mains hitscan like Black Widow or mobile heroes like Spider-Man, and Venom. Swinging, he might bind swing to side mouse button 4 for fluid movement, as suggested by community discussions on Reddit. This aligns with his preference for mobility control in games like Apex Legends. Thor dash potentially Q, as he's mentioned liking dash abilities on accessible keys during streams. Weapon switching E or mouse while Shroud often avoids the wheel for precision, so E is plausible for swapping weapons or modes. Shroud Marvel Video Settings. Shroud's philosophy, seen across games like Valorant and Apex Legends, is to prioritize frame rate and responsiveness over eye candy. In Marvel Rivals, a 6v6 hero shooter with destructible environments and flashy abilities, he'd want 300-400 plus FPS to match his 480Hz monitor and ensures zero stuttering during clutch moments. His RTX 4090 and high-end CPU mean he can afford slightly higher settings, medium textures, DLSS quality compared to players on mid-range rigs, but he still keeps resource-heavy options like shadows and effects low. These settings are inferred from Shroud's known preferences: high DPI, low graphical fluff, and his Marvel Rivals streams in early 2025. For exact confirmation, you'd need to catch his Twitch stream and use commands like sends or ask in chat, though he doesn't always share full graphics details. As of his March 2025 streams, he's been grinding Marvel Rivals heavily, so these align with his current playstyle. Shroud gears. Shroud is a renowned streamer and former sports pro known for his exceptional aim and performance in competitive shooters. His gear setup is meticulously chosen to optimize precision, comfort, and performance, which is especially relevant for a fast-paced game like Marvel Rivals. Shroud's gear reflects his background as an aim god in shooters like CS:GO and Valorant, tailored for Marvel Rivals' mix of precision-based heroes Black Widow and chaotic, ability-driven combat Hulk. His high DPI and responsive peripherals cater to his aggressive Twitch reflex style, while the top-tier PC and monitor ensure he never drops frames in clutch moments critical for both streaming and leading Shroud X in the Marvel Rivals Invitational. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.